Well, I guess I was one of the fortunate ones that I was born into a sailing family, and my dad, my dad was a great local sailor. My mom was a reluctant sailor because of marriage. She kind of got into it and grew into it as we grew into it as a family. I think the best moments of my childhood were the four of us, my brother and I and our parents, out on our 30-foot Pearson Wanderer, and we towed a sunfish and a little 8-foot dinghy everywhere we went. And the sunfish was named Bobby Hull, and the dinghy was named Bobby Orr, and you can tell what sport we played in the winter, of course. And we just went cruising every weekend. And as soon as we get into a harbor, and I think I was like six years old or something when I started soloing. My dad just pushed me off with a sunfish one day, and off I went around the harbor and hoped, my parents kind of hoped that I could make it back, and if I didn't, they'd go get me on a beach someplace. So those were amazing times. Family, friends, just getting used to sailing, kind of falling in love with it, and turned into a career. Amazing. Sailing has taught me how to, I think, kind of organize my life. Through racing programs, you definitely learn how to organize people, put them together, get the best out of people, get the best out of yourself. Kind of a life lesson. Doing like America's Cup or Volvo campaigns, you have so many people and there's so many moving parts. So I always joked around when Tom Whidden hired me to come back and to be the president of North Sails. This is easy, because it feels like I've been training through sailing programs forever to learn how to kind of deal with all these moving parts. So I imagine a lot of people would talk about the water experiences, but mine is more of a life experience, and it really taught me how to kind of get my act together. Out on the boat, best feeling in the world, in all honesty, it's still winning. Listen, I enjoy cruising with the best of them, but I enjoy the competitive side of the sport still as much as anything. And even when I find myself cruising, I'm trying to kind of beat myself to the next destination. And there's always this little, you got the two guys on your shoulder, the little competitive guy over here saying, come on, you can do better. And the guy over here saying, please relax. And this guy always gets flicked off.